Hi, Maria. So Parliament will vote on the new austerity measures, and we will be talking about that. But we know that hundreds have gathered to protest, I believe, where you are. It is overlooking the Parliament. What can you say about the atmosphere there?
Well, I have to say there is thousands of people in Parliament Square, and they're very, very angry. You can hear them chanting from quite a way away, actually. But this is because Parliament is set to pass its fourth bailout and the second under Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras. Mr. Tsipras came to power 2 years ago, promising to tear up the bailouts and to do away with austerity. And instead, he's now pushing through Parliament his second bailout, which will mean yet more cuts for pensions, yet more tax rises. So people are angry. And we saw a little while ago protesters throwing petrol bombs and setting on fire a presidential guard stand right in front of the Greek parliament. The police, as you said, replied by throwing tear gas. So people are reasonably angry. They're staying there and they're going to wait, I think, for this vote, and they're going to keep shouting. Aisha.
So from what you're saying, actually, Tsipras hasn't delivered any of his promises, has he?
Well, no, he hasn't. In fact, this latest bailout is the fourth in 7 years, and it appears to be aiming for the weakest of the weak in a way. Pensions are going to be cut yet again. Some are saying this is the 23rd time pensions are cut in the last few years in Greece. And also the tax relief limit is going to go down, which means more individuals and families are going to be paying taxes for very, very low incomes. Now, some are estimating that some pensioners are going to lose up to 3 monthly payments. Now, all of this is a little way in the future. It will kick in sometime in 2019, and Mr. Tsipras is hoping that by that time the economy will have improved. But whatever the case, Greeks are about to see yet another reduction in their living standards, and this is yet another round of austerity, Aisha.
And Greece has been severely affected by a general strike this week. Could you explain how did it affect everyday life there for the Greek people?
Well, there was no public transport. Some flights were cancelled. There was generally what you would expect would happen. There were major traffic jams in the street. But I think that it appears that all of this hasn't discouraged the government majority. The Prime Minister here has a very, very slim majority of 3. And many outside Greece would have thought that possibly this would be a major hurdle, that this vote could possibly fail, but it appears that this isn't going to be the case. It appears that Mr. Tsipras' MPs and those of the independent Greeks, his coalition partners, are going to vote for yet more austerity, and they're going to do this hoping, first of all, that by the time these measures kick in, the economy will have improved. But they're also hoping that Europeans are going to give them some sort of debt relief. They're polling very, very badly. They're afraid they won't get re-elected if an election is called too soon. So I think despite the general strike, despite the protests, they're almost certain to pass this new bailout bill.
Well, we'll keep an eye on that vote and protests in front of the Parliament there, so we'll be coming back to you definitely, Maria. Thank you for that.